So we'll work on the first part. We've all seen it happen, or heard it, I should say. Usually as you start your ride quite early in the day. Somewhere on the forest trail, just as you round a bend, a tail goes up, and dawn is shattered by a gust of wind. You don't give it much notice, it's just a common horse's thing. Maybe chuckle to yourself if it keeps continuing. But as for me, I like the slightest hint of competition. So one day, I surprised my mount with my own fair rendition. I forced one out and soon was met with an astonished gaze. Blaze knew it wasn't Preacher, who knew it wasn't Blaze. Two geldings used to passing gas, alone or with each other, were quite surprised to hear my blast, and so I ripped another. They both looked up in disbelief. Each showed a toothy grin. And it soon became apparent that they wouldn't let me win. Their tails came up in unison. Methane filled the air. A melody and harmony that didn't quite seem fair. Now, some folks train for years and years with all their soul and heart, while others are just born with a propensity to fart. Some do little freaks and forks with gusto and aplomb, but can't do a triple flutter blast or a deadly methane bomb. Now, I'm not the best in the world, but I can hold my own with most of the notorious gas passers I have known. So I raised up in the saddle and I gave it my best try. But Preacher had a very loud, immediate reply. I had to strain and sweat and push. I almost popped a vein. Then Blaze responded easily with hardly any strain. And so I let a few more go from elevated cheek until I was exhausted or pooped out, so to speak. Then these two painted ponies I thought were my good friends continued up the trail with every hoofbeat breaking wind. And so I just resigned myself to what I knew, of course. No matter how hard you may try, you can't outfart a horse. And so when I next find myself in this unique position, I'll turn the other cheek and just avoid the competition.